Oof. Hi, I want to review my movies, every single one of them. So I can at least talk about them, right? So here's movie number one. I Come in Peace. Wow. This movie has actually been embedded in my brain as a child, but I had no idea until I rewatched it again today. So it says, I come in peace. Good cop, bad alien, big trouble. So, right there, there's an alien in the film. I mean, you can guess that it's not an illegal alien like anyone from Mexico or Canada or across ocean, because this dude looks like a, a mixed match of Mortal Kombat characters. He has got Raiden eyes, fucking laser discs or razor discs like Kung Lao, freaking a thing that shoots out like Scorpion, and then like fucking blades like was it Baraka? Or like, dude, crazy. So look, this is a really good movie. Um yeah, like if you it's not a bad movie, but if you like action cop movies and like a little bit of a science fiction twist, good story, great acting, pretty good acting for action stars, good characters, great story, freaking easy to follow. A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. And overall, it was a good movie. I would recommend. Yeah. Especially if you want to, like, see some crazy shit go down. So, that's that. Now, spoiler alert. I don't know what else to do but talk about the movie, and then I will spoil it. So anyway, Dolph Lundgren. Wow. This dude makes fucking denim vests look like t-shirts. Like casual. So casual. So you got this cop. He's on duty. His partner dies because of him doing his job. But like it just happens, and then there's this random foreign invader, like this fucking blast of light, and then someone dies. And then there's a fucking, and you're like, what? It's like a Terminator fucking comes into whatever, Yeah. So, his partner fucking dies on this heist, and he's like looking for the dude that did it, and then it's this other dude who comes in, who is an alien dude after killing some other people, steals all their heroin. Like, if you weren't really paying attention, you wouldn't have noticed. I didn't notice. I was like, he went in there and killed all those people, and I think he took their heroin, but it didn't seem like a big deal. Why would this alien take heroin? I didn't even know he took it until the cops, after reporting later, the scene where like, God damn it, you fucked up again. You're a fucking disgrace of this fucking badge. You disappear, you're unlawful, your rules, you gotta go by the book. What the fuck, your partner's dead. And then, bad cop, good cop, but a bad at it. Good cop with a bad attitude. I like that one. So, yeah, he's getting yelled at, but I mean, technically, he was there at the sting, listening in to his partner, who is undercover, and the dude gets shot because, I mean, Dolph was he was rescuing some like some dudes walked by with like shotguns in their shirts, unrelated to this other incident, and they went into like a convenience store and started robbing up the place and shooting shit up. So Dolph had to go in there. He's like, "Yo," I can't remember his line, but it was probably something like, "Guess who?" I would have been, because the guy was like, "You're not Vicky," or "You're not Minnie Moo." I don't understand. And then maybe he said something like, "I'm your worst enemy," or "Yeah," or "You wish," or "Eat some bullets." But that was pretty cool. He killed the guys and arrested the other guy, but his fucking partner gets killed, unknowing to him. Bought these cool new bottles. They're like for children though. I mean, but like for like, what is it? 94 cents? I couldn't beat it. We got a dinosaur on it. It's pretty cool. Put some water in that. Drink. So then that's the beginning, you know, like we got a cop that's got just issues, and then we got this alien invasion, and then this alien steals some heroin. Cool, let's keep going. And then Dolph's all like, what the fuck's going on here? Because to everyone else, they don't know about the alien. They just think that another gang came in here, blasted everyone else, and stole the heroin. And that's what all the other gangs think as well. So they're all feuding, and they think they're after them. They think that Dolph stole, I don't know the character's name. What's his name? Jack Kaine. Wow. So Jack fucking Kaine is getting like blasted at by bad men, and he's like fucking swerving around and like just yin yanging, fucking throwing people back and forth, throwing up high kicks, and just fucking like stealing guns and blasting people real quick. And he's fucking Jack Kaine. Let's see. Detective Jack Kaine thought he'd seen every kind of crook on Earth. He had. That's what it said. He had. Oh shit. So anyway, the first scene you see the alien just be like, because this guy is driving and his and his car blows up, and then the alien comes along, and then I think the guy is just dead. I can't remember, or he gets sliced in the neck, and it's like, ah. So it's like some disc that goes, and it goes, because I guess it looks like a CD, and in the beginning opening scene, this random guy, the first guy to die, so it's this random white guy in a car, and he's listening to his music, and this is made in 1990, and he's jamming, he's like, and it's a CD, and then the CD spits out because the radio's not working, and he's like, analyzing the CD because he thinks it's weird, and then does something weird. It's something that, I don't know. And so we're getting the concept of a CD image in our brain with this movie, whatever, and then this guy gets fucking shot in the neck by this like razor magnetic thingy, and it's like a CD. So we'll come to find out later in the movie, they explain it's like a magnetic field. They got some quite definitions going in this movie. So Jack Kaine has to find out what's going on with this drug war thing, and he's like in the middle of trying to fucking defend these gang members who fucking are just assholes because they're criminals. And then so he gets a new partner, and it's an FBI agent. Who fucking would have thought? FBI teaming up with this local PD or detectives or whatever he is. He's got a badge. I guess he's kind of like a cop. I don't know what that means. detectives have badges too, right? I'm not a cop, nor have I ever been a cop or been associated with law enforcement, so I don't know. I could look that shit up, but it's like different with every area code. So yeah, he gets booked up with a fucking FBI agent. The guy's like, "Yo, I know you're a fucking asshole. Fuck you. I'm the asshole." And so what we're gonna do right now is listen to me and report to my boss 100%. And, you know, fuck you and your no rules, because I got one rule, and that's all rules go. So don't fuck up. That's kind of what he said. And then you're like, all of a sudden, you're like, fuck this guy. You know, like, who's this fucking tool bag with short ass hair and fucking coming in here with a suit? And he's like, my boss, like he's got a fucking stick up his ass. Ugh. So anyway, that's his new partner. He has to learn to love his new partner. They have to get along. And funny enough, they do. They get along. They tell stories, maybe, probably. You know, they pal around like, you're funny, man. You're like the best, funniest cop I've ever seen. And then, you know, then they cry a lot. There might be a little bit of crying in here. And then there's definitely a lot of gun shooting, though. That's for sure. Mostly gun shooting. I lied about the crying and the palling around, but they did talk once or twice, and they had worked together, kind of. But were they really friends? I don't know. So he's got this new partner. He's got to work with him, and he's got these criminals fucking going. And then one time he is trying to figure out this drug thing. He sets up like this heist thing with other gang members because they're like, yo, go make this drop for us because we don't want to get killed and we're going to kill you if you don't do it, so go do it. And then when he does it, he drops off like a lot of heroin and like basically the same scenario as before, but like with the now and whatever's. And so he's dropping off the heroin and he's about to get the money, and then the stereotypical like Korean dude or whatever he is, the Asian guy that's got like a long fucking mustache and beard, and he's like bald on top, but he's got a long side hair. He's like been in so many movies. You probably would, like, as soon as you see him, you're like, dude, this guy's gonna go. I actually thought there was going to be a fight scene. I swear to God, I thought, I was like, dude, this guy, in every movie I've ever seen him in, he is fighting. Last movie, I like, off the top of my head, he's the chef. He's some kind of fighting chef. Probably, I think he's the fighting chef on Dumb and Dumber. I could be wrong, but that'd be really funny. I think that's the same one. And, but there was no fight. The alien came. No, the dude heisted him or something, and then the alien came and killed him, dead. So that they blew my mind with unstereotypical shit, which is pretty cool. And then so that's Dolph's first fucking moment seeing the alien, and he's like, "What's up with this dude who looks like Christopher Lambert with blonde hair? But Raiden, he looks like Raiden, you know?" And apparently they keep describing him as like a 7-foot dude. And so basically he's as tall as Dolph Lundgren. But nearly invincible. Like, these motherfuckers don't die. And then, lo and behold, a second one runs by. The first one like kicks Dolph's ass or something. And then he's just like about to die. But then, like, gets distracted by the other cop, and then the guy just is like, I just don't want to kill you now, so I'd rather run away. This is the alien. And then the alien runs away instead of killing Dolph. But, I think that's, like, one of the things that, like, if I was that alien and I was already on this murderous rampage, and I'm, like, nearly invincible, I'd have just killed him right there, whether or not someone was coming from behind me. Who fucking knows? But he ran. And so he ran. And then behind him was a second alien. Okay, so the second alien is like a cop, and I couldn't tell. It seemed to me that these guys were from the future. They never explained, but it seemed like these guys were from the future, unless they just had low budget alien FX abilities, and they were like, let's just give him white contacts, white hair, and weird gadgets, and say he's an alien, like a Klingon without the forehead, you know. So, but to me, that would have been a good plot twist, like they're from the future. And so you find out that the aliens are injecting the heroin into victims and then sucking out their endorphins or whatever, all that shit. And the doctor's all like, because I think Dolph sees it happen or assumes it happens. He makes the connection somehow because he's a smart guy. He already made the connection with the killing weapon that was the disc that killed all those people in the first scene. And then he was all like, it's kind of like pool, and bing a ding ding ding. Street smarts comes into play. That was actually a pretty cool one. And then like that. And so I can't fucking figure out where I left off. See, Dolph does this, Dolph does that, blah blah blah, alien. Okay, so Dolph is like figuring this out with this doctor lady who is his girlfriend, who she hates him a lot because he's an asshole and leaves for days and does cop things, is unsafe and whatnot. So that's hit on him, but she's cool, I guess, and they still make fucking love. And so he figures this out, and then they're about ready to like crack down on this shit when mysteriously like a higher government steps in and shuts him down. Like, yo, this case is over. Go on vacation. It's over. And they're like, oh, okay. And then Dolph starts planning his vacation. He's like, all right, fine, I'm out of here. Fuck you. Starts planning his vacation. But the FBI agent is the one that wants to continue because he starts to believe Dolph and his alien theory. Because Dolph is all like, yo, it's aliens because I saw the alien. And this other guy's like, it's not aliens. You fucking nuts? Yeah, I know that I saw the flying disc earlier, but I still don't believe in aliens. It's kind of hard to believe in aliens when you just spout that idea without a lot of evidence. I mean, if I saw that weird ass disc, I might believe in aliens. I don't know. I would be like magnetics, because they did talk about magnetics. But anyway, so the aliens are from the future, and the drug that they're secreting or taking from the human's head is like endorphins and memorphins and the happy time whatevers. Ugh. How rude. And so Dolph has to figure this shit out. So they're like drug dealers from the future space. And so this cop has to go beyond his abilities as a Earth cop and be a space Earth cop and kill this other guy because the other alien fails. They have a battle and he gets like wounded because he got shot by something, by the guy, and then he gets wounded and he goes to Dolph's car because he somehow sees him or something, and then he's all like, we are fucking aliens and I'm dying. He is taking drugs and putting them in people. we are always doing this, and I'm a cop, kind of like you. Oh, yeah. And kill him or there will be more. Because he's the only one that apparently has had this idea. And then the FBI agent who was there in Dolph's car was like, well, shit, now we got this alien evidence. And then the alien's like, like, just explodes like an atom bomb in a tiny car, in a tiny atom bomb car. And then you're like, what the fuck, man? That was their break. But anyway, so he hunts this motherfucker down, steals his thingy pouch. It's got like the adrenomorphins and the plasma center pleasure nobes, and it's all in this pouch. And then he like fucking just like, well, nothing. He doesn't really talk anything because he just kind of like, he's talking about trying to figure this out when the guy actually shows up to fucking steal it back. And then they're all like, and they're riding along and they're driving away and they've got car chases and there's cops involved. And then this guy gets in the cop car, right? And then he fucking gets in the cop car and he's driving around and he fucking shoots people. And this other guy is somehow, he got the other gun. Yeah, he got the other gun from the other guy, that died guy. And then he starts blasting this gun. This gun's like a fucking exploding exploder tin. There's 4 settings on this gun. A 1, and it's like a, and it's like, and then there's 2, it's like, and then there's 3, it's like, and then 4. Well, we never got to really confirm a 4, because the other alien, I'm assuming he was shooting at a 4 at all times because he's a badass who had no emotions except for when he killed a cop. Like one cop was like, "Pull over," and then he was all like, and I think he pulled over enough to just nick that guy and make him go crash, and then he's like, I think that was about it. That was about the emotion he had, and then there was an anger emotion when he thought his pouch was stolen. But yeah. So I'm sure like the big 4 blast was like total crazy. Because the guy's like, I'm gonna go to 4. He's got like this kill shot on the alien. Beep, beep, boop, boop. 4. Click. Click, click. Click, click. It's empty, he yells. And then the guy's all like, oh, what? People are about to shoot me? And then he gets all crazy, runs after them, and Dolph's like, get the fuck, I should say, Jack Kaine's like, just run, man, just get the fuck out of here with it. And he's got this girlfriend who was following him the whole time. She's crazy. I don't know why she was there. Oh, she showed up because she thought she was going on vacation with Dolph. And he's like, no, we're not going on vacation. I got some shit to handle. And then she gets involved in it. And then so Dolph's like fucking fighting this alien dude. And the girl gets like captured at one time. And then he's like, yo, you want this? And the dude's like, yeah. But he didn't say anything. His face was all like, because a cop could talk. But this other guy didn't talk at all. The cop alien. Cop alien spoke English. But this guy had not said, oh my god. Spoiler, this guy only says like 3 things in the whole fucking movie. And these 3 things are one thing, and he says, I come in peace, right before he kills you. And at first I was like, that's kind of stupid. But if you think about it, if an alien came up to me and was like, I come in peace, you assume that they actually come in peace. Because when you see aliens, that's the first thing you want to hear is, I come in peace. But he usually says it with a gun held up, and he's like, I come in peace. But, so, I mean, that's not really, like, off-putting. I'd be like, you're not really coming in peace. You got the gun up, and you're pointing it at me, and you're in the middle of the phrase, I come in peace. Anyway, I guess it's the title of the movie. It's all the guy says. Maybe because he's so riddled on heroin, his eyes went white, and he's like doped up on this human endorphin. And so, Dolph is like breaking one, and the guy's like, Urgh. He's like, whoa, pulls out another one, and the guy's like, and the guy's like, rah. Dolph pulls out another one. And then he runs, I think. Or it was like 1, 2, smash, run. And he's got 3 left, right? And then he goes, puts his gun down, puts the vials down, and like runs. And the guy's like, and he fucking shoots the disc, right? And so the disc is like, they're talked about as like, because it's magnetic and it does things. And so the first time they caught the disc was connected to a speaker. And the speakers have magnets in them. You know, a speaker, have you torn apart a speaker and found the magnet in there? If you're a proper child and you tore apart a speaker ever in your life, you'd find the magnet in the speaker. And so this metal disc is shot in there, and then so Dolph, thinking ahead, had a speaker in his pocket probably, or found it. Either way, he knew what he was doing, and the dude thought that the disc made contact with Dolph, but when it was the speaker. Dolph's really smart, and so the guy goes over to the vials. He's like, rug vials, and then Dolph has got behind him, and he's like fucking like, whoo. And then the guy's like, rah, and then he just starts kicking Dolph's ass. And Dolph's like, fuck this. And then I guess he like gets power again, and he fucking kicks him into a pipe. Dolph kicks the alien into a pipe, and oh no, it's like a 5-minute scene of that hose. There's a hose thing, that the scorpion looking thing that comes out, and that's what injects heroin into the victims. So they're like, heroin. And then he does the second one, and then but so Dolph is like fighting this fucking worm thing. He's like, so he's probably got to act this like fucking worm. Let's see if I can get it. I got nothing to really pretend here. Pretend this paintbrush is a worm. Oh, it's a worm. Oh. And then sometimes it's like, oh God, it's tickling me. And then all of a sudden, the guy's like reeling him in, and then Dolph's like, no. And so he gets him and he's reeling him in, and so he and him are like this, and you're like, oh God, you fucking. And the alien says something. Oh, the alien goes, I win. So other thing the alien says. And then Dolph's like, I don't think so. And he goes, and stabs the alien in the neck with the heroin. Pretty cool, right? So the alien's all like, oh man. And then Dolph's like, kicked him right in the fucking broken pipe, and the fucking broken pipe goes through the alien because bullets never penetrated the alien, but a fucking roundhouse kick into a broken metal pipe does the trick, and the fucking pipe comes out of him, and he's like, woo! And then he's like stuck, and he's like, rah, rah. He's literally going like this, like, rah, but really loud. I don't want to be loud. He's like, rah. And Dolph's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. And he like gets up to him. And then the alien's all like, I came in peace. And then Dolph goes, and you're going in pieces. The guy explodes. And then that's the end of basically, you know, and they just leave pretty much, right? I think they go on vacation then. Yep. It's a pretty fucking good movie. Let's see what I wrote in my notes. So first off, this movie takes place during Christmas. It's like Die Hard. You got your weird rap Christmas music, you know, like Run DMC's in the Die Hard. Well, this is in this. I can't remember what song it was, but it was definitely funny, like a weird throwback. Because Die Hard was 88, this is 90. So, or was it 87? Oh man, I don't know my facts. Wow. See, right there, I'm not credible. So no one should watch me and care. Fucking hilarious though. Like I said, the I came in peace, that's fucking hilarious. Warning, a dog does die in this movie. I should have said that out right off the bat. Don't watch this movie if you don't like animals dying. It's just a quick death, and it's just like, you know there's a dog, and then all of a sudden you hear a yelp, dog's dead. It was the alien. I only bring that up because I know a lot of people who do not like movies with death of animals in it at all. Even the tiniest bit. So, that's good to know. Good cop being bad. Dolph Lundgren being an ass kicker. Fucking blah blah blah. Talked about that. Dolph Lundgren, denim vest with a badge. He had a badge. Imagine this was my badge. Dog dies in the movie. See? I covered a lot of these good notes, man. Yeah. The storyline was good progressive rate. With every scene, you learned a little bit more. There was no stupid scenes. Even there was just one scene with the alien that was repetitive and barely noticeable. He just with each killing scene, you kind of learn more and more about the alien. But there was just one killing scene, which was just the same as the other killing scenes. But we already knew what was happening, so it didn't matter. It was like letting us know that he was still killing. But to be honest, I couldn't tell if the movie was really cheesy or really good. Honestly, I think it was really good. Yeah. Yeah. Big guns, action cop chases, car chases. Kaine manual. Page 1, chapter 1. Never trust no one. That was a good line. He kills some FBI agent boss because the dude was all like conspiracy with the aliens, and he was about to kill his FBI partner who was trying to stick up for him. Oh my god, that was a good part. Yeah, man. That shit, a good fucking movie. I would definitely watch this again. When I want a fucking kick-ass movie, I want to see a good storyline, or I want to show to a friend, I would fucking watch this movie again. I come in peace. That's good.